My name is Michael Jackson.
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 The real Michael Jackson, please stand forward.
One thing people forget is how funny Michael Jackson could be when the cameras caught him off guard. He was not the loud type of funny. He did not need big jokes or forced punchlines. Michael's humor came from his timing, his shy smile, his awkward reactions, and the way he could suddenly turn a serious interview into something playful. That is why these live TV moments are so entertaining.
First, I'd like to thank, could you lift that up, please? I can't wait. Eddie, I need your help. It ain't working. Okay.
Go like bend down.
First, I'd like to thank,
He said, Eddie, pull it up like I was working for him or something. And I started to do it too. I was like, yes, Mike. Wait, what am I doing?
This moment is a perfect example of Michael's playful side. He is sitting in an interview, calm and quiet like usual, but the second the interviewer's accent catches his attention, he cannot help himself. He starts joking around, and then, when he is asked to try an English accent, the whole moment becomes even funnier. The best part is that Michael is not trying too hard. He is just playing along, smiling, and letting that shy, awkward charm come out naturally.
Why are you laughing?
okay, go.
What? What have I done? Come on, tell me, what have I done?
No, I like your accent. I was laughing.
You like my
how you
accent?
said, I'm going to ask you. You said, I'm going to ask you. I like it.
Can you do an English accent?
A bit.
Okay.
Nice to meet you.
It's nice to meet you.
Nice to meet. A nice, beautiful interview.
And that playful energy did not disappear when the cameras kept rolling. Sometimes Michael could be in the middle of a serious TV moment, but his mind looked like it had already wandered somewhere else. That is what made him so unpredictable. People expected polished answers from the biggest star in the world, but Michael could suddenly drift into his own little zone. It feels like everyone else is focused on the interview, while Michael is quietly living in a completely different rhythm.
Out of singing, wait.
Yeah. And when you are, for instance, when we were here before, you know what? I mean, all the things ever printed in the tabloid, the only things ever been true is when they said I could.
When Michael was in his zone, his face could become the whole joke. In this moment, he barely says anything, but his reaction tells the story. It almost looks like he is trying to decide whether he is enjoying the performance or judging it in his head. That tiny expression is what makes the moment funny. Michael had a way of saying everything without actually saying it. One small look from him could feel louder than a full sentence. And then there are moments where Michael's body language does all the talking. He does not need to interrupt anyone or make a big scene. His face and posture are enough. It feels like he is thinking, I already showed you how this is supposed to go. That is what made his quiet reactions so funny. He stayed polite, but you could still read exactly what was going through his mind.
And if you just believe, there's no way we can fall.
If you just believe, no way we can fall. Hello. Yeah, hello.
But this playful side was not something that only appeared in interviews. Even in rehearsals, when everything was supposed to be serious, Michael could suddenly do one little thing that changed the whole mood. He could be focused on perfection one second, then playful the next, then right back to the music like nothing happened. That was the fun part about watching him behind the scenes. He never fully stopped being Michael, even when he was working.
I'm done. I have to be. I'm a vegetable. I'm a vegetable. Sorry we're jumping around like this, folks, but it's the best I can do.
Across interviews, rehearsals, and random candid moments, Michael had this strange ability to change the room without trying. Sometimes it was his soft voice, sometimes it was a laugh, sometimes it was just the way he looked at someone when the moment became awkward. That is why these clips still work today. They do not feel staged or scripted. They feel like little flashes of the real Michael sneaking through the superstar image.
The record company usually like for you to support your album and go on tour. And I don't like to. do like relating to the fans, giving the fans a chance to see you face to face, because you go from Hong Kong to Africa to China to Brazil to, you know, Singapore, Switzerland, London, Paris, Russia, jammed, and the energy is great.
Well, can we just do it again without just the negative, saying that you don't like the tour?
I don't like it though.
I know, but you say this
I go through
what
hell.
Is it setting up though? I don't understand.
I go through hell touring. Okay, then I'll make it positive then.
Yeah, it's just.
Well, you know the truth.
Yeah.
Okay.
And action, Michael.
I love to tour. You guys
Just say.
why you all start laughing? I'm going to get into it.
Michael and Lisa Marie also had their own awkward, funny moments on live TV. In this interview, it feels like both of them want the other person to explain the story. Neither one seems ready to take full control of the answer, and that is what makes it funny. It feels like a small number of moments happening in front of everyone. Not dramatic, not serious, just awkward in a way that feels real.
And I thought she was sweet and loving, and I always hoped I'd see her again.
And who first talked about marriage?
We didn't stay in touch.
We didn't stay in touch after that, no.
He go ahead. You want to say what happened?
No, you can say. You have a good memory.
No, you said you were going to say it.
Our first argument here on this hour.
Then the interview gets funny again when the interviewer asks if Michael and Lisa are going to sing together. Lisa shuts the idea down so fast that the room almost freezes for a second. But Michael's reaction makes it even better. He does not look upset. He looks like he is enjoying how quickly she ended the question. It is one of those moments where the awkwardness becomes the comedy.
I would love to sing with you. Would you like to sing with me?
You don't sing?
I don't sing. I did sing, but that's not why I married Michael. I don't need that. That's ridiculous. If I wanted it, I mean, I'm not going to marry someone for a recording career, just to clear that up as well.
What? Stop.
And when the interview finally ends, Michael's reaction says everything. After all the questions, awkward pauses, and live TV pressure, he looks like someone who just survived a long exam. It is only a quick moment, but that is why it is funny. Michael was used to being watched by the whole world, but even he looked relieved when the interview wrapped up.
It's garbage, it's junk, it's stupid.
And so,
enough of it.
And tonight is over. Look at that.
He's a nut. He's a nut.
We'll probably have some final thoughts on all this ourselves next week. Until then, I'm Diane Sawyer, and I hope you join Sam Donaldson and me.
Some interviews became funny simply because Michael could not stop laughing. Once he started, the whole conversation changed. The interviewer might have been trying to keep things moving, but Michael's laugh took over the scene. He was not trying to perform or steal attention, but he still did. That kind of laughter made him feel more human, because behind the soft voice and superstar image was someone who could completely lose it over something funny.
So I didn't answer this one, Joe? I did. Oh, that's what it was. Okay. Oh, okay. I'm wondering what I did. Okay. I'm sorry, Joe. Is he in the light? His shoulders. The interview did not go any further. Yeah.
And 3. So, okay, here we go. And 3, 2.
I'm sorry, just pretend I'm not doing it. What's my impression of ghosts?
Yes.
Oh, first someone's watch is going off. What is it?
Back to rehearsals, Michael had a few funny moments where his playful side would come out for a second, but the funniest part was how fast he could switch back into perfectionist mode. One moment, he might be joking around, and the next moment, he is catching one tiny detail in the song. That was Michael. He could laugh and lighten the room, but once the music started, he heard every word, every beat, and every mistake.
Oh, sorry, I gotta take 5 minutes. Mary?
Give me a kiss.
And this next moment is hilarious because Michael Jordan was usually the most confident person anywhere he went. But next to Michael Jackson, even Jordan had to become a student. Watching one of the greatest basketball players ever learn the moonwalk from the real master is funny by itself. Jordan could dominate the court, but in Michael Jackson's world, he had to stand there and learn the steps like everybody else.
E.T. was on set with Michael as he taught the other MJ, Michael Jordan, how to moonwalk in Jam.
I'm like a student, you know, but I am myself. I'm learning certain moves from him, but at the same time, I'm a teacher. It's a big deal.
That is why people did not just watch Michael, they studied him. Kids especially took it seriously. They would show up in full Michael Jackson gear with the hat, the glove, the moves, and that serious performance face. That is what makes this moment funny and sweet at the same time. These kids are not just playing around, they are locked in like tiny superstars, and Michael always seemed touched by seeing that kind of love from young fans.
Did that amuse you that people were, or did it flatter you that people were trying to do your dance steps?
I always love watching that, especially the children when they wear all the gear and everything and imitate me. I think it's fun. It's done in good taste. It's fun.
During a press conference in Japan, Michael's mischievous side showed up again. The room was full of cameras and photographers, but Michael still found a way to make the moment playful. He smiled, joked around, and made the whole setting feel less stiff. That is why fans love these public clips. Even in a formal event, Michael could add one small move, one smile, or one little joke, and suddenly the room felt lighter.
まさに前代未聞、空前絶後のテーマパークとなってまいります。ゴルフコース、コンドミニアム、ホテル、その他レジャー施設を含んだテーマパークです。設計を担当いたしますのが大変著名かつ人格的にも素晴らしい、しかもタレントに満ちた、才能に満ちた著名な建築家、本日ここに参っておりますアート美術です。
In another interview, Michael's shy side came out when he talked about family. This was not a loud comedy moment, but it had that sweet, awkward Michael energy. He spoke about big families and being family-oriented in such a gentle way that it almost became funny because he sounded so nervous and innocent. That was part of his charm. He could be the biggest star alive, but when he talked about normal life, he sometimes sounded like a shy kid.
I'm a very family-oriented person because I come from a family of 10 children. So I'm very used to the family, surrounding the camaraderie of just a unity. So I don't think I could live without that bond. So I would love to have a major. Actually, I told her 12. See, my aunt has 13 children. I have an uncle who has 12 children. My father had 10 children.
Then, there was the Princess Diana story. When Michael was asked about meeting her, he said they talked about Dirty Diana. The funny part is how unexpected that answer feels. Out of all the things two of the most famous people in the world could discuss, that song somehow became the topic. And Michael tells it so calmly that it makes the whole thing even more awkward and funny.
She was very kind, very loving, very sweet.
What did you two talk about?
I wrote a song called Dirty Diana. And it's not about Lady Diana, it's about certain kind of girls that hang around concerts or clubs. They call them groupies.
The groupies. Mm-hmm.
I've lived in that all my life. You see these girls, they do everything with the band and everything you can imagine. So I wrote a song called Dirty Diana. But I took it out of the show in honor of Her Royal Highness. And she took me away and she said, I said, no, I took it out of the show because of you. She goes, no, I want you to do it. Do it. Do the song.
So she had a sense of humor with you.
Yeah, of course.
Chris Tucker made Michael sound unintentionally hilarious, not by making fun of him in a bad way, but by showing how soft, shy, and unique Michael was as a friend. The funniest image is Michael trying to sneak into a movie like a secret agent because he did not want anyone to notice him. But once the movie started, he could not stay quiet. That mix of shyness and excitement is exactly why stories about Michael are always entertaining.
You hang out with Michael Jackson. Yeah, Michael is my boy. We hang out. We don't see each other that much, but when I see him,
Because he's not around hanging out with just other people. He's you and he are hanging out. You're friends.
We bump into each other around the world, man. It's like I bump in, and he's cool because he called me sometimes to check up on me, see how I'm doing. He's like, "How you doing, Chris?" And when he really missed me, he called me Christmas. Hey, Christmas, how are you?
He calls you Christmas?
He called me Chris. It felt good. At first, I was like, why you call me? But then it started sounding good. I was like, say that again, Mike. He's like, Christmas? Is that what you mean? Yeah. You know what? We go to the movies sometimes. We go to the movies. Both of us like going to the movies. So we go to the movies, but it's hard because Michael got to sneak in the movie right before it starts. So Michael come in there like with a ninja suit on. He's hiding and all black. All of a sudden, I'm sitting there, where's Michael? And then I turn around. He's like, hey, Chris. I'm like, oh, man. How long you been here?
About 5 minutes. I'm sorry. Did I scare you?
Sorry, Chris. And then, you know, we sneak in, all this stuff. He sneaks in at the last minute. He does all this stuff. Security bring us popcorn and stuff. And, you know, I'm like, he's trying to hide, you know.
Here you go, Mr. Jackson.
You know?
Yeah.
And then all of a sudden, we watching the movie. He's the loudest person in there.
Really?
You know? Yeah, he's watching the movie like, hee. I said, Michael, would you shut up before people see you? I'm sorry, it was funny.
And this story makes the ending even funnier because it shows how unusual Michael's everyday world could be. He was one of the most famous people alive, but in a crowded room, he was hiding behind a door because there were too many people. Then the Neverland story becomes even more ridiculous, with bubbles, cages, dinner, and chimps acting like they are part of the guest list. For Michael's friends, it was normal. For everybody else, it sounds like a comedy scene that somehow really happened.
Michael Jackson would be there. He watched Cocoon there?
He was behind the door at first because there was too many people. There's too many people in the room. He was hiding behind the door. I said, Eddie, come. And I went behind the door, and then we were standing behind the door, and I was like, what the There's so many people in there. Michael had like a real zoo at his house. And with a big zoo with giraffes. And I mean, he had a facility, a thing that was so big that giraffes was walking around and like, ugh. It was huge. And Bubbles had gotten too old. Bubbles was in the cage, like tripping, like, ah! And Michael's like, don't go near the cage.
Michael had this quiet way of being funny, where he would sound serious for a second, then suddenly turn the whole moment into a joke. Whether he was pretending the smooth criminal lean involved some mysterious secret or teasing LL Cool J in the studio, it showed his playful side. He could be shy, but his humor was sharp, innocent, and unexpectedly hilarious.
But I did quite a few songs with the king of pop, Michael Jackson. Michael Jackson. Those songs never came out, but I had a lot of fun in the studio. It was crazy. Like one time we was in the studio and, you know, I said, Mike, you know, in the Smooth Criminal, how'd you lean forward like that? And I was sitting at the, like a baby grand piano. I'm sitting on the, you know, on a chair, and he was like sitting up on the piano like this. You know what I mean? And he was like, oh, well, I said, how did you lean forward? He said, well, you know, we had a Swami come in and, you know, we did a special thing and he did a ritual and he leaned forward and we all leaned forward together. I was like, really? He was like, no, silly. Mike was funny. You know, one time I said, you know, I was sitting there, we were in his office. I said, Mike, you know, I gotta pass gas. He said, what? He said, what? I said, Mike, I gotta fart. He said, you gotta what? I said, I have to fart. He said, well, go ahead then. And I went, he went, and then, hold on, but this is when it gets funny. I love it, but this is when it gets funny. So he gets on the phone, right? I said, oh man, I would love some ice cream. He says, really? He says, okay, hold on a second. Hello? Yes. Hey, guess what LL did? He ordered some ice cream. Yo, Mike was a trip. Oh, man. Yo, let me tell you something. Working with Michael was like the most amazing part of my life. I respect him so much, love him so much.
And finally, Michael Jackson's 1993 deposition is famous for balancing serious legal questioning with moments of genuine humor, sass, and uncontrollable laughing, with fans often discussing his unexpectedly witty and candid responses. During the proceedings, Jackson occasionally confused the opposing attorneys with his unconventional answers and endearing giggles. The moments where he breaks character to laugh or show playful annoyance are celebrated by fans as some of his most relatable unscripted moments.
She can't stop.
You can't stop her from making There's nothing you
Some
can
chamomile tea over there that might settle it down. First problem is it might put you to sleep. You're welcome.
Yeah, let me
Isn't there a quote that comes to mind of what's good for the goose is good for the gander?
Oh, come on, Karen.
South's fame.
So you're going to let him answer questions about Macaulay Culkin?
Let him answer that one.
To your knowledge, were you ever accused of having sexually molested Macaulay?
That's an instruction not to answer on that one.
If you made it this far, make sure to like the video, subscribe, and turn on notifications so you never miss the next one.